Alright, what is going on, everybody? Back again for another night on the grind. Only 2 minutes late as well. Like, this is... listen, I know I'm late a bunch. But lately, it's been better, right? Anyway, let's get started nice and quick tonight. A lot to do. The arenas, they ain't gonna be grinding themselves, man, so... Let's get into it. Dearest at Marvel Champions. What do I want to say today? Maybe I'll just say which yeah, screw it. Which of the buffed tonight we grind, but tomorrow I test which champion has been the most interesting of the newly buffed champs so far. Let's add a poll real quick. Diablo, Ronin, and what's his face? Bishop. Okay. We'll set this for 12 hours should be good. Alright, cool. Okay. Tonight we grind, but tomorrow I test which champion has been the most interesting of the newly buffed champs so far. Let's hold on. This is way too wordy. I know it's already typed out and I should just hit tweet, but hold on. Which buff is the coolest? That's even worse. Tweet. Just sound dumb now. Which buff is cool? Easy. Sound over $1.50 with the salt shaker. Slap. Easy. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Summer of Pain is on tomorrow, BG? Yeah, I know Summer of Pain is on tomorrow. I'm gonna do the Summer of Pain in the morning. And then I'm going to test at least one of the champions. Honestly, I might only test one champion tomorrow. I didn't get a chance to test any of them today. But that's only because I didn't update the game until literally like an hour ago. And I was going to test the champion an hour ago when I was doing the update. I was like, all right, let me test at least one of these guys tonight. And then I'll make a video tomorrow with my thoughts or something like that. But then it was taking a while to update. Started getting some of the rumbles in my belly, and I was like, screw this. I'm just gonna get some food. So I'll test the characters tomorrow. But anyway, easy. Thank you again for the $1.50. Just saying hi. Haley Mirko, what's going on? Maybe while you're on Twitter, you want to check a tweet that I tagged you in. Okay, sure. Sure. I think I saw the tweet. It was earlier you're talking about, right? Let's see. Look what I did today. Went out to do it again 3 more times. Nice. Up in that difficulty. This is what you're talking about, right? Doing epic? Alright. Good stuff. The progress. Haley. I feel like you're moving right along in this game. Getting some spam. Oh, yeah, I see. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me or understand me, but this is English only. Not because everyone in the world is welcome, of course. It's just I don't know how to read that, so I don't know what you're saying. I can barely And I mean barely understand English. I know nothing in other languages. Alright, anyway, let's go do some stuff, man. Did I hit helps? I think I hit helps. But I can't remember, and I don't want to lose that loyalty. Okay, good. Already hit that. Alright. What? This summoner circle wasn't here earlier today. Are you just flaunting a game? Yeah, it's still locked. You piece of garbage. Don't we already get enough warnings with the sigil as it is? Damn you, game. Clogging my, my nice and neat, whatever you call this fight menu, I guess. I don't know. Get that out of here. I can't do it. What's up, MSD Brian? Summer of Pain drops tomorrow. You know what else is dropping? Parry inputs. Night, Fabio. Yeah, dude. Alright, so this is even my first time playing on the new update. I avoided it all day, and then I was like, you know what, man? I better just get used to it, because the Summer of Pain is going to be tomorrow morning, and you're going to have to download the update anyway, right? To get the new monthly content. It's going to be forced upon us. So I was like, alright, fine. I'll finally download it, but let's see. Usually, can I have your 6-star awakening gem? No. Thank you for asking nicely, but nope. Is Diablo any more difficult to fight? It's funny that he's the first opponent here. So far my parry's working, but that was only one parry that I did. Unblockable, yes, okay. Excellent. Seems okay so far. Hey, we're getting a little Hobbit raid. What up, everybody who was in the Hobbit hole? Hobbit, thanks for the raid, dude. BG, what a pristine bald cap you have. Thank you, Sinister Strawberry. And might I say, your strawberry is particularly sinister today. What's up, Glory? What's up, Pixie Belle? What's up, everybody? Thanks for the Hobbit raid, Hobbits. They moved it to incentivize the sigil. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. I don't actually mind it. I was just goofing, you know. Right, in a long time no see. What was the cutoff for 6-star Colossus last round? It was like 46 mil, I think. Roughly, it was pretty close to what I have on screen there. What are your thoughts on the 2 new champs? Like the upcoming champions? I don't have any actual thoughts yet. I like the loading screen though. You know, when we got like the purgatory loading screen, at first it looked really cool, but it's a bit much to stare at that screen the entire month, you know, when it's that like bright red just real in your face. Like, imagine if that was the background of the game. The background of the game's got this nice, you know, dark kind of blue purpley atmosphere to it, and it's nice. And now the loading screen just kind of, you know, it's just easier on the eyes, I guess. Easier on the eyes to look at, so I'm happy with the new loading screen. That's about my only thoughts on the new champions. BJ, I could see myself through your bald cap. That's good, man. BG, what's your take on the summoner appreciation replacement? So I didn't get a chance to look at that yet. I did hear about that though, where it's not a summer calendar, and now they're like selling parts of it or something like that. I need to know exactly what is being sold. It was only a matter of time before they realized, like, wait a minute, we're giving away how much for free? No. Take it easy. Let's pull back on some of that stuff. We know this is one of the most appreciated free thing that Kabam does every year. Let's sell part of it. But yeah, let's take a look at it because I'm actually curious. Bam guys sitting at a board meeting. All right, how are we gonna get PG to buy that sigil? I know. Let's move the gold pool thingy. Yeah. Psych. Again, me to buy nothing. About time you got here, RoboCop. We've got spam coming out our eyeballs. Oh, man. We start them on a tangent already. Pixie Bell. There's already been 4 tangents since the start of this stream. Alvaro Ciandanova 5 saying, Bald Collector, the GOAT. Can you check Twitter? I have a dilemma. Which mutant I should upgrade? Sure, man. Well, let's see. Yo, I just want to know which mutant to awaken. I do have a maxed out 5-star Apocalypse. Okay. To awaken? In my eyes, there's only 2. Namor and Omega Red. Technically, there's a 3rd. Hold on to it. So, you're pretty low level right now. For having this amount of mutant 5-star. Or, I'm sorry, 6 stars. I would say if you, like, I'm a little bit worried about your 6 stones, I guess, is what I'm getting at. If you have a bunch of 6 stones, I think it'd be fine to awaken either Namor or Omega Red. I'd highly recommend Omega Red if you're running the Suicide Masteries. Honestly, even if you're not, I'd maybe still recommend Omega Red. He's that good. Namor, he's got the added benefit of prestige, but you don't care about prestige right now, or at least you shouldn't. Considering, you know, where you're currently at in the game. Eventually, you may care about it, but... yeah, man, if you don't have a bunch of 6 stones, I would maybe just hold on to this. Omega Red, I feel like he's going to need a solid 60, 86 stones at a minimum. Namor could either be played unawakened or very high sig level to benefit from his awaken ability. I'm talking like 160 plus kind of thing. But yeah, those are the 2 that I'd recommend. Beast, garbage until he gets buffed. Strife's cool, but doesn't need the awakening nearly as much as these 2. And Gambit, same thing. He doesn't need to be awakened. I hope that helps a bit. But, yeah, man. Namor, Omega Red, or if you don't have a bunch of 6 stones, just hold on to it. By the time you get the 6 stones, you might naturally awaken one of those champions. And you could save that gem for someone who doesn't need a high sig level. Like Archangel or something like that. So. Okay. What was I going to look at? Do we have... Is it here? Oh, no, this is the updated champions. Okay. Yep. Is it on the forums? Let's go take a quick peek at the forums. For the Summoner Appreciation replacement this year. I'm really surprised, man. I'm like shocked they didn't bring back the calendar. Or is the calendar still coming with it? Hold on. Where is it? Here we go. Okay. The Summoner event. Boo. Boo, kabam, boo. Terrible. Terrible joke. She might not have wrote this part. I don't know. Anyway. Looking to get away for the summer? Well then, do we have a destination for you? I don't have to read all this, do I? Alright, here we go. I love that this is included. The TLDR. Complete solo objectives daily. Hit milestones in Summoner Camp. Earn rewards. Their tokens. Trade tokens for bundles. Unlock more bundles. Repeat. Purchase the Summoner Resort Pass / Pass Plus for an additional set of milestone rewards. This is not in-game yet, though, right? Can't look at this stuff yet. No. Okay. I didn't think so. Yeah, so man, it is still like a calendar. It's just a little bit more interactive, which I actually like. I think it's cool. There's 92 things here to get though. Jesus. I don't know. I don't know what to think about part of it being a sold thing. It's fine. It's just like anything else that's getting sold, I guess. The only real issue that I had with like Kabam's newer approaches to selling stuff was the new sigil currency, if that was gonna be like the actual new premium currency. But I don't mind that they're doing this. They could have sold this stuff in a different package or whatever, so whatever. Here's the only thing that I don't really like is that everything, it seems like everybody's ripping off the battle pass thing, and that's just become like a standard across gaming, you know, where it's, I don't know, everybody just copies each other, and they're just like, all right, the battle pass seems to make this company lots of money, let's have our own battle pass. And pretty soon that's gonna be the same thing as, like, I don't know, like how loot box is just in every game now, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Anyway. Big Woodchuck sending over 5 saying, what's your opinion on the summer camp event? Oh, dude. We were just looking at it. You think it's going to replace Summoner Appreciation? Need that gold boost badly. I don't know if we're going to get a gold boost or not. I don't know if they said. But yeah, like that's the replacement for the calendar, it seems, because there's 92 days there, so that's 3 months of daily little things to complete. I think it's really easy from what I heard though, right? It's just like you win 10 fights on a daily basis, so it's might as well just be a calendar, you know? Actually, oh, this is better than just a calendar. I just realized something. In a calendar, you could very easily program bots to just log into the game. And I mean, if you're able to do that, it's probably not that much harder to program them to like hop into some quest or whatever and just auto fight 10 times through Road to the Labyrinth. But at least it's extra work that needs to be done. You know, at least it's a little bit of a deterrent for if somebody was just trying to have like a whole bunch of accounts that they were just like botting up to get some free stuff or something. I don't know. The tiniest little bit of anti-cheat. Again. Oh, it starts Cloud of Contempt. I'm just seeing your message now too. Thank you for the buck as well. Saying starts tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay. Okay. Got it. Alvaro sending over another 2 saying have 85 SIGs. Thanks for the info. Okay, well, cool, man. If you have 85 SIGs already, then yeah, honestly, either one of those champs would be great. Like I said, I would probably recommend Omega Red more, but I actually think they're both good champions. I'm a fan of both of those champs that I pointed out. So. Yo, BG. Still got Tang orange drink. Wait, what? Still got Tang orange drink. I'm afraid not. Fortunately, I'm all out. Stiatics and 05 saying Netmarble does the same thing with 7 Deadly Sins. It's called the Hawk Pass. Yeah, there you go.
Man, loves
every company, man. Every freaking company does this. I mean, I shouldn't say every company, but like it will be every company. Give it another couple years. Like there's already dozens of different passes out there, if not more than dozens. Maybe I should be saying hundreds at this point or something, but everything is a freaking pass these days. Anyway, Static, thank you for the 5, man. Fluffy Monster also sent over buck saying, Beaver, how the heck are you? Toast. What does that mean? Anyways, sometimes when the do is the do, due to the do, what is due, does the do come to do? Most of these do's, for those listening at home, are spelled D-U-E, making this even more confusing. Well, with all due respect, due to the do is never the do because today is your birthday. Happy due birthday, Pelon.
Man loves beans.
I'm once again speechless. Completely blown away. Flabbergasted at what the heck this message is. What the heck, dude? What the heck? Oh, fluffy monster. Thank you very much, even though it's not my birthday. Mr. Wimple, Senator 05, saying rank 5 Crossbones over Professor X. Well, they're quite different champions. I think it's probably more important to think about what your needs are in this game. Both of them are fine rank ups. I think overall Professor X is the stronger champion, but like I said, they're completely different. If you need a skill champion that can reduce ability accuracy and just has large amounts of just, you know, physical damage as opposed to all the energy damage that Professor X is working with. If you need a villain for the variant or something like that, Crossbones is your guy. But without any other context, I would typically say that Professor X is the more powerful of the two. But yeah, man, whenever it comes to the bigger rank ups like that, like rank 5 and stuff, then yeah, gotta consider where you question. But they're both solid champs. Thank you very much for the 5. Fortnite started the battle pass? What? I don't think it was Fortnite that started that, was it? Wasn't it like the Call of Duties and stuff like that? Or was it actually Fortnite? Dang, now I don't even know, because I never really played either of those games, but I always assumed it was, I always just thought it was the Call of Duties. Jack sending over another 20. Jack, thank you, dude, as always, man. Saying, hey, BG, how's it going, my man? I asked about Tang because it was one of my favorite drinks. Ah, okay. When we moved to Australia, it's nowhere to be found. Was wondering if it was still sold. Oh, okay. I don't know. I've never actually had Tang. I've never actually had Tang once in my life. I would imagine it's still around. I don't know. Hold on. I'm scared to type Tang into to Google. Let me see. Tang. There's a the first thing that pops up is just the Wikipedia for Tang. Oh, here we go. Of course, you can buy it on Amazon. Tang orange powder drink mix. It's got 4.7 out of 5. 569 ratings. Oh yeah, Tang definitely still exists. It makes 22 quarts. For I think it's 11 cents. This stuff is so cheap. No, where's the price on this? What the heck? Oh, $21. Okay. Well, it's a buck a quart. Okay. 144 ounces of powder. Tang is just orange Kool-Aid, isn't it? Pretty much. I mean, I think, like I said, I never actually had it, but it seems to be. But Tang came first, I'm pretty sure, isn't it? So I think it's the other way around, where Kool-Aid is just like different flavors of Tang or something. Right? How? Oh, dude. No. Now I gotta open up that Wikipedia article. Hold on. Okay, 1957. First marketed in powdered form in 1959. Sales of Tang were poor until NASA used it on John Glenn's Mercury flight in February 1962. And on subsequent Gemini missions. I knew there was some kind of space connection there. Alright, Kool-Aid. How foolish am I? I spelled it with a C. Kool-Aid. Oh my god, never mind. The powder was created by Edwin Perkins in 1927. Kool-Aid's been around. What? No way. You gotta be kidding me. Dude, 1927. Dude, this logo, this logo must have changed since 1927 though. If this was like the original logo, that'd be so cool. Cause I actually think this logo looks freaking sweet, man. The lettering, the font, man. That's some crazy stuff. Sugar-free flavors. I'm out of here. Get the heck out of here. That's insane, dude. The Kool-Aid Man's been wrecking house for almost 100 years. All right, anyway, Nathy sent it over. Jack, you started this, man. Jack, you totally started this tangent about Tang and Kool-Aid. But anyway, Nathy sent it over £5 saying, pulled 6-star red mags, Cap IW, and Corvus from the 4th of July deals. Mags is a beast. He damn sure is. Dude, all 3 of those champs. Wow. Still not a fan of Corvus, however. Does he need to be awakened? Hold on. Which champ are we talking about being awakened? Are we talking about Corvus needing to be awakened? No, Corvus does not need to. As a matter of fact, none of those 3 champions need to be awakened. Red Mags, Cap IW, and Corvus. They all benefit to varying degrees with their awaken ability. Corvus, he of course gains his like death immunity, but that's pretty much all it does. Even though there's this whole big thing about like, oh, if you use your charges right away, you'll get them back faster or something like that. Nobody really cares about his awaken ability for that. It's all about the death immunity, where as long as you have some glaive charges up, you're not going to die. Because not only is that just an extremely powerful ability everywhere in the game, but in particular in Alliance Quest, you can cheese it so that you basically never have to use any items. He's much better with suicides. If you're not running the suicides, then yeah, man, I'm not really a fan of him without suicides either, personally. Red Mags, if you were curious about Red Mags, he does not, like I said, none of these champs need to be awakened, but he benefits quite a bit from his awaken ability, I would say, to the point where I was not going to rank up my 6-star Red Mags just because I felt like my 5-star Sig 200 was more powerful. You get extra damage on the heavy attack, you gain some crit resistance, you have like a damage cap, so that if you do get hit by something, you're only going to take like a certain amount of damage. God, this was a terrible fight, but it's over now. Thank you, Warlock. But yeah, none of those champs really need to be awakened. See, you learned something from reading BG. Of course. I always do. The Kool-Aid guy broke through a college dorm wall in 1948 at Harvard. Is that real? Mike, is that from the wiki? Oh my god. I'm stunned that Kool-Aid is that old. I really thought Kool-Aid came about in like the 80s. And Tang I was guessing like the 70s, but it, you know, I wasn't surprised that it was older than that. But Kool-Aid, dude, I thought that came out in like the early 80s or something. Jeez. The 20s. Alright, anyway, Mr. Wimple sent over another 3 saying, I want to try to use Crossbones for 6.1.5. I think it might work if he's high Sig. It would work, yes, if you don't have another option. I mean, it's not a guarantee that you'd shrug off the poison, but for the most part, it probably will work. What is the shrug off rate again? I think it goes up to 90%. Let's see. Crossbones. Yeah, 90% chance to purify incoming debuffs each time he does. Yeah. So it's a really good chance that he'll shrug off the poison from the other crossbones, and then yeah, he'll be great for that fight because you want to spam special ones with that guy anyway. So you get to, you know, spam specials every time you feed the opponent power. He'd be great for it. So yeah, man, there's nothing like I said, for generalized purposes, I do think Professor X is more powerful. But this is great. This is exactly what you need to be doing at your level. Just think about where you're going, where you're questing. And yeah, I'd say Crossbones is the right call if you don't have another options for that Crossbones. Totally go with Crossbones. How many times did I just say Crossbones in a 10-second period? Crossbones. Ezekiel sent it over too, saying, what's your favorite scary movie? I'm not really into scary movies. I pretty much exclusively watch comedies. But there is one scary movie that stands out and is just head and shoulders above the rest. Prepare yourself, for even the name is scary. Actually, I'm about to pull up the picture. This, I don't know if you guys are ready. It's extremely scary. Here it is. The greatest scary movie ever to exist. Ernest, Scared, Stupid. I love this movie, man. It's so good. We got these ugly trolls and everything. Oh, man. Ernest. I miss him so much, guys. This face. It was made out of silly putty. I'm pretty sure this person was made completely 100% out of silly putty. I feel like he's holding back in this picture. Because maybe they told him to so that he wouldn't scare kids or something like that. Because he can entirely unhinge his jaw and his mouth can grow like 3 times larger than this. What a legend. Gone too soon. Gone too soon. Milk. Yes. He watches comedies but hates the jokes. Puns. The lowest form of comedy. Alright, Bob H. sent it over a couple as well, saying having a skill awakening dilemma on Twitter. Alright, Bob, let's check it out. Let's see what we got here. Bit of a dilemma on which skill champ gets the skill awakening gem. I already have a 565 Aegon at 6200, so naturally I'm conflicted. Leaning towards Mole God, but could use some insight. So Mole God can be played unawakened. If you play him a lot, then I think it's fine to awaken him, but otherwise I wouldn't do it. I would save the gem for someone else. Like I just don't think his benefit is that strong to justify a skill 6-star awakening gem. Let me take a quick peek at it again. So you gain some crit damage rating based on missing health. And you gain attack while unstoppable based on missing health. I mean, I guess I could see this upping his damage a pretty good amount. Maybe it's worth it. I guess I hate these types of abilities where, like, yeah, sometimes you'll really do a lot of damage, but a lot of times you're trying to play well. You're trying not to get hit. And it's not like courage where you just stay at like a certain threshold. But it probably adds a good amount now that I think about it. I don't know though, man, because it's not just the awakening gem that you're investing, right? It's the awakening gem, and it would have to be sig stones, because at a low sig level, this is nothing. You'd have to get him to at least a decent sig level to really feel the benefits. So if you ask me or Karate Mike, Mole Man is the way to go. I know Mike loves Mole Man and everything. And I think Mole Man's really good too. It's just, I don't know. I think I'd personally play him unawakened. It's up to you. Like I said, if you play Mole Man a lot, then you could probably justify it. But I would probably hold on to it. I would save it for maybe an eventual ranking up of Aegon, even though you have the 565 Sig 200. I mean, it looks like he's rank 2 here already. Then I would also save it for someone like Shang-Chi. What are the skill champs really need to be awakened? I mean, Fury. Yeah, no, never mind. He's sitting right here. Okay, so I mean, Fury's already awakened. What other skill champs do you need a gem for? I guess. I mean, like, if you were looking to use it today, out of the champions you have, I probably would give it to Mole Man. But I also think I would hold on to it personally. Because I don't think there's necessarily a need to give it to Aegon right now. But, like, maybe in the future there is. And I don't know, I would just like to hold on to it for that future kind of thing. And a lot of it is just because... Oh, Falcon. Yeah, actually Falcon. Hold on. Was Falcon in that list? Or was that just a champion I forgot to call out? Alright, so we don't have a Falcon here. But actually, yeah, Falcon, I think, needs the awakening more than Mole God does. Falcon can be played unawakened too, but I would rather have Falcon awakened personally. Kingpin. Kingpin, I put in kind of a similar category as Mole Man, really. Not a champion I would awaken. I'd be happy if they were naturally awakened, but not a champ I would use a gem on. Yeah, man, so that's what I would do. Bob, ultimately it's up to you. But I would probably hold on to it. And if you did just want to burn it right now, then I would toss it into Mole God probably. So. Shit. And an overbuck saying, BG, just found out last night that Falcon is awesome. Yeah, dude. Also, do you know why Waldo wears stripes? Because he doesn't want to be spotted. I'm really mad that you tried to hide the joke after talking about something MCOC related. You tried to use Falcon as a body shield for this boo that's coming your way, dude. Cause boo, man. Oh, where's Waldo joke? How dare you disrespect Waldo's name with that awful joke. Boo, dude. Robert Stewart sending over a buck saying, where's the best reviving potion farming places? Well, potions, there's only 2 good spots for potions. One is Realm of Legends, and the other is the 22-hour solo event. That's pretty much it. There is pretty good value in the Cavalier monthly bundle if you're that far along in the game for revives and potions, but that's pretty much it for potions. I guess there's a 3rd spot, which is, of course, is just the arena. Get units, buy potions. As far as revives go, that's a little bit of a different story. I made a video for both potions and revives, but the revive one in particular shows a few different ways to get revives in this game. The 22-hour solo events, you can just find them on random quest maps from time to time. The what's it called? Am I drawing a blank on Marvel Insider? That's what I was trying to think of. Marvel Insider sometimes has some offers. If you're not familiar with Marvel Insider, it's just a Marvel website, like the official Marvel website where you just, I don't know, I guess they try to advertise things to you. But you just go straight to the section where you put your account name in after completing content, and they'll mail you some stuff in game. There are some quests to farm revives. There's a few. There are a few of them. Actually, people are putting them in the chat right now, so yeah. Let me just read some of these off. Easy saying best reviving is Variant 7 Classic 2.2. David Rivera saying 5.3.6. A couple people saying 5.3.6. We've got 5.1.6. I think there's also 4.1.6. If I'm not mistaken. I always forget all the numbers because I don't farm revives that way. 4.3.6 as well. Wait, 4.3.6, that's the Venom Quest, right? Guess you're saying just to reset the map quick by fighting Venom, but I don't know how good that one actually is. I remember trying to do that way back in the day and it didn't seem great. As far as like low difficulty goes, probably want to do the classic difficulty variant 7 one. That said, I will warn you that in a lot of cases, you might be better off just buying revives with units. Depending on how much time and energy you're spending to get these revives, if you're finding yourself limited on other resources, like gold, for example, you might as well get revives and gold at the same time by playing arena, among other things. Farming revives does have everything in this game has a cost associated with it in just time, and certain things have a cost in energy as well, like going through these quests. We'll take the energy refills from you. So there's no guarantee in these. It's all RNG. That's true too. So even though certain quests, the ones that are being called out, they have a much higher chance to give revives, but at the end of the day, you might go through a few times and not find a revive. If there's not one there, you have to reset the map by going all the way to the end of it. But yeah, I hope some of that info helps at least. Check out, if you want to see more about the revive thing, check out the video that I posted. Just type MCOC, revive farming into YouTube. My video will pop up. I'm sure some others will pop up as well. Mr. Wimple sending over another buck saying, have 3 6-stars. Rag Hulk, Cap OG, and Ant-Man, and I'm thinking of trying to rank up Rag Hulk. What say you? No, don't. You're being tricked. Just because a champion has 1 additional star does not mean they are better than your 5 stars. Stick with your 5 stars. Hulk Ragnarok, he's not a bad champion, and you could totally use him at rank 1. But he is not worth going to rank 2. You focus on your 5 stars. Unless you get a 6-star, that's just like insanely good. Doesn't need to be awakened, or you're for the most part going to be sticking with 5 stars for a while. Eventually it will happen where you get 6 stars to rank up, but I'm just saying, like, don't be surprised if you don't rank up a 6-star until you get 15, 20, 30 of them, kind of thing, But they're still useful at rank 1, which is really nice. Only Zundogs and over 2 saying Tweeter Man. Okay, let me see. What do we got? They were out of pizza Lunchables. I had to take matters into my own hands. What? Seems to be a watermark right here. Seems like you've been busted, Only Zundog. This is not yours. Unless you put this watermark here. This is an actual pineapple pizza. Wow. What does that watermark say? The vinegar chef? Is that what that is? I think that's what this says. The Vinegar Chef? Interesting. But dude, out of Lunchables. It's a sad day. Pegasus Project sent it over 10 saying I can awaken my 6-star Fury or Aegon and can get them to Sig 160 in rank 3. I have both awakened as a 5-star. Which one is more valuable as a 6-star in terms of completing Abyss? Hold on. Awaken my 6-star Fury or Aegon. Okay. How many times have you gone through the Abyss? If you haven't touched the Abyss yet, by the way, thank you very much for the 10, man. It's very generous of you. If you haven't touched the Abyss yet, Aegon. I'd highly recommend Aegon. If you've only completed one path, I would recommend Aegon. If you've completed 2 paths, probably still Aegon. If you've completed 3 paths, however, that's when I would say maybe Fury. In this case, if you only have like 2 paths remaining, you might not get enough value out of it to justify going with Aegon over Fury. Because when you're done with the Abyss, you're going to be using Fury more than you're going to be using Aegon. But you will save... Oh, Vulgar. That's what that said? That makes more sense than Vinegar, I guess. I was thinking Vic Vinegar from... what's it called? From Always Sunny. Hugh Honey and Vic Vinegar. It's a little bit of a tongue twister right there. But all right, anyway. Yeah, man. You can... Like, you're gonna save so many units. You're gonna save so many resources by going with Aegon if you haven't done much in the Abyss yet. That I would highly recommend going with Aegon. You'll have more fun with it too, honestly. You know? Like, it's good. I generally try to think about, like, oh, yeah, like, what's this gonna mean for my resources? Is this gonna make things... is this gonna save me units, save me time, whatever. But I probably don't talk about the fun factor of it enough. And yeah, just having an Aegon, a 6-star at rank 3 in the Abyss, I'm sure is way more fun than having 565. You get additional hits. Your hits are all stronger. You're gonna have a lot more times where, like, I don't know. He still can't solo a lot of the fights just because of the hit cap, but the amount the amount of damage you can deal over the 5-star, yeah, it's just got to be so much more fun. Plus the adrenaline healing and all that good stuff too. So, but yeah, man, thank you again for the 10. Hope that helped. Skiat sending over a buck saying, hey BG, I want to run Coagulate and also have Mystic Dispersion with full suicides that I can't figure out my masteries in order to do it. Any help, please? Hold on. I don't want to Coagulate. Also have Mystic Dispersion with full suicides. You could... Yeah, you could... Is it possible? Only one way to find out. Well, let's take a look. So, at a bare minimum, let's reset all these. At a bare minimum, you need 15 points over here. These are usually my preferred 15 points. Certainly up for debate, but it doesn't matter for this particular discussion. Just need 15 points. Then we've got full suicides. So this is the absolute minimum that you could be running to have full suicides for the offensive tree. Well, you said you want Mystic Dispersion as well, right? Let's take care of that first. Actually, I think we only need 4 points here. Okay, so this is the bare minimum to have full maxed out Mystic Dispersion. How many points are we at? We're at 57 out of 59. So the best you can do while having completely maxed out Mystic Dispersion and full suicides, the best you could possibly hope for is 2 points into Coagulate. I think I did used to run this build actually. But yeah, this would be the build to go. Now, some options. If you didn't want to run fully maxed out MD, you can get that third point in Coagulate. Or you could drop a point from Coagulate if you wanted to stick this point someplace else, like maxed out Limber. But otherwise, there's not much for wiggle room. That's pretty much what you're going to be working with. But I love Deep Wounds. Wait, did you say Deep Wounds in the... Hold on. Did I misinterpret? UG, I want to run Coagulate and also have Mystic Dispersion with full suicides that I can't figure out my mass. Okay. No, you didn't say Deep Wounds. Okay. Just making sure I didn't screw that up. Yeah, man. Well, that's the thing. The masteries are very powerful, but you can't have everything. That's what makes the masteries interesting. So... you gotta pick and choose. Sacrifices have to be made. Anybody know the order of advancement events? We had Mystic, now it's Mutant. I think those are random still, Deej. I think only the 22-hour events are run in an order. As far as I know, they're still random at least. Only Zundog sent it over to saying, I was too lazy to cook. Okay, tomorrow I make the real thing. Okay. We'll be waiting, dude. Benjamin, what up, dude? Saying, also, how's it going? Hold on. What was part one? Oh, tweet. Tweet also, how's it going? Okay. I see. Little Tweety birds. Sadly, I didn't want the tech gem. Any advice? Save it. Or, actually, Hulkbuster's Awakened ability is actually pretty legit to have that healing. Yeah, man. If you I would say mess around with Hulkbuster a bit before giving him the gem, because he doesn't need to be awakened for, you know, just to play the champion. But he gains that healing thing when you're below 15% health. And yeah, that can save you a bunch of resources too. So yeah, I would say it's totally worth awakening Hulkbuster as long as you're gonna be playing him. Other than that, I don't know if I would give it to any of these guys. There might be some arguments for awakening some of the other ones, but I would say Hulkbuster is the standout for me. Just again in terms of like value that you can get out of it. So you could always hold on to it as well. There's nothing wrong with holding it if you don't feel like playing Hulkbuster or ranking him up or something like that. It's totally fine. Like I said, if you do give it to Hulkbuster, highly recommend before you do, just play the champ. You could even rank him up and play him or something like that. I already have Ghost, so it's kind of meh. Yeah, it's kind of what Ghost does to the game. Makes everything feel meh. Everything else is like, okay, I don't care about any of these other tech champs. But yeah, man, that's what I would look into if I were you. Mr. Wimple sending over a buck saying, first 565 was CGR, changed the whole game for me. Oh, I bet. That was your first one? Yeah. Everything's just instantly dying. Single special 2. Game over. Nice, man. That's a hell of a first 565. Pegasus Project sending over another 10. Dude, thank you very much for another 10. Oh, here we go. Awesome. Thank you for the feedback. I haven't completed it yet. Just getting ready to make a run at it. Okay. I'm just going to decide if I needed both arms or both eyes more. Wow. That's true, dude. Between them, they both have some battle wounds. I never even thought about that, but yeah. When you put them both on a team together, you know, you only have 9 arms and 9 eyeballs. But yeah, dude, if you haven't completed it yet, then yeah, I would for sure go Aegon if I were you. I think think that'd be really fun. One Logical Man sent it over 5 saying, which 5-star would you rank 5 while running suicides? Duped Odin, unduped Professor X, unduped Longshot, or none of them? None of them, really. Maybe Longshot. Longshot doesn't need a lot of specials to get through his fights necessarily. He can potentially end things with a special too. But like where are you at in the game? That's the more important question. I would only rank up Longshot if I was looking to do like the, you know, the Mystic variant or something like that. That's far more important than just running suicides or not running suicides. It's just wherever you are in the game. I'd really consider that more than anything. Odin actually might not be too bad either. Now that I think about it, I'm changing my answer to Odin. But this is not going to apply to everyone's situation. But here's why I'm saying Odin. A lot of times you don't have to use Odin for a lot of like the way I typically use Odin is I'll bring him in a quest and I'll use him for his synergies and his pre-fights, and then I may use him for like one fight. And it doesn't matter that he's, you know, it doesn't matter how suicide friendly a champion is if you're only going to be using them for like one fight in a quest. It's fine. But yeah, these champions are so wildly different that I would probably more so just look at the content you're going up against and try to find someone who best counters that content. But yeah, dude, thank you very much for the 5. Aiden O sent an over 5. Thank you, Aiden, saying, how worth it is the last Summer of Pain milestones for Cavs? I did the first 2 fights, but my best run against Mysterio is about 5%, so I need a ton of revives. Hold on. How does the scoring work exactly? Because we're gonna get bonus points each week as a throne breaker if we're able to complete the additional challenges, but Cavalier level players, they're still going to be able to complete the challenge normally, right? Just making sure I understand this. What is like the limit that Cavalier players are able to get to? If you can only do about 5% for Mysterio every go, I would probably skip it. We can only get 9 points. The 6th milestone? Okay. So, if you can't do Mysterio... Yeah, I mean, each tier here, I would say it's really nice to get into the Nexus Crystal and the Selector here. If you're able to, like, the higher the better, of course, but if you're able to make a push for, like, the 5th, like 5 points for the 4th milestone, even that I would say is pretty good. And then from there, I would just consider it like a bonus. I mean, it's a big bonus. 25% additional class catalyst selector. Like, that's a huge deal towards working towards Thronebreaker. But if you can get, like there is sort of a diminishing returns effect to it, right? Because how many fragments away are you from Thronebreaker as a Cavalier level player? It varies. I mean, I'm sure some Cavalier level players like don't have any, right? But when you factor in, yeah, you can get some from the variants, you can get some from Act 6, Act 7, the Cavalier Monthly, all that stuff. Do you really need 75% of a selector to get a champion to rank 3 to get Thronebreaker? Probably not. So although it'll be nice for like the next rank up beyond that and everything, if you can just get enough to get that first rank 3 and upgrade yourself to Thronebreaker, I would say try your best to do that with a minimal number of units, a minimal number of pain, you know? 20 revives is totally worth that selector and that additional tier 5 class catalyst. I don't know, man. That's a lot. I don't know if I agree with that. And I'm not even thinking about it from my perspective. I'm thinking about it from the perspective of someone who's Cavalier. Maybe they've done a little bit of Act 6, but they haven't defeated the Grandmaster yet. Thinking about where else you could use those revives in game. Thinking about what other content you could be doing, where you could be spending your time. An 800 unit trade for a tier 5 class catalyst selector, like I mean, that's not bad. So I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence, I guess. I'm just thinking like if it was just a straight up offer of 800 units, oh man, I don't know. It's pretty good. It is pretty good, but do you have 800 units, I guess, is the question. Is that even if do you even have that? Because not everyone just has an extra 800 units lying around, you know? Personally, I've only done variant 7, and the most I have is like 25% tier 5 class catalyst on science. Every other class has lower shards. I'd prefer putting units / revives on variants. Okay. That's easily worth it. You're telling me you wouldn't take that if it popped up right now? I wouldn't. No, but maybe someone else would. For most people, I would like if I was Cavalier level, I would take it. Yeah, I guess it's worth it because it's a selector too. I guess here's the real question, which we're not going to be able to answer. What other roadblocks along the way are there? Because it might not be 800 units to get to the next tier. It might be 800 units plus another 800 units on the next challenge. 1600 units now. It's tough, man. I don't know. I guess I would look at it like this. If you have a bunch of units, if you still have a bunch of units, maybe you didn't spend them during the during July, or maybe you're just big grinder or something like that. Or maybe you don't mind spending a bit of money. If you have the units, however you got them, it probably is worth going for it. It probably is worth making the push. Even if you're not, you know, even if it is going to take you 20 revives to get through a fight, it probably is worth it. But if you don't have the units, I also don't think it's that big of a deal. Because like I said, I would, like, okay, let's put it this way. Getting a rank 3 is not the only part of the Thronebreaker requirements, right? So if you could maybe just unlock like 1 or 2 of these, and maybe you're not going the distance to get all 3. If you could unlock maybe 1 or 2, and that'd be enough to get your champ to rank 3, then I think I would rather spend the units to get myself like through the Grandmaster and get that Thronebreaker title a little bit faster. But it's not too easy of a decision to make. But overall, honestly, it's I am leaning more towards it being worth it to push on. Even if you could only do 5% a single run. Is 5% when you're at full health, or is 5%, could you do that even when you're at 20% or 40% health, I guess you'd be. Ryan, what's up, Hobbit? Oh, saying hi to the other one. I was like, wait a minute. Said hi to you before. Static, you had sent over 2 messages saying, what if that's a 6-star Doom, though? In the, what, in like the class Nexus? To pick or something? Could be. And then the other one here, I think there's great value in being able to target a specific class for a 6-star too. Okay, so yeah, you must have been talking about the class one. I mean, there is. Absolutely. But I don't know. I think for me, I think I'd place the tier 5 catalyst in like a higher value if I was in that position. Like right now, in my current position, I do value the class Nexus more. But if I was Cavalier, I would value the tier 5 class catalyst more. It probably is worth it to make a push, though. I don't know. It's so hard to say because we don't know what the rest of Summer of Pain looks like. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. Some people are gonna land on even number of points. You see how it goes 5 points, 7 points, and 9 points. Someone's gonna land on 6. Someone's gonna land on 8. Someone's gonna regret that they did make a push. Some people are gonna regret that they didn't make a push. But I would probably just say go for it, to be honest. If you have the units, like I said. If you don't, there'll be other events. Just keep prepping yourself and you'll be able to tackle the next one, you know? Mr. Wimple sent it over Buck saying, I did the first 2 size matters variants with rank 5 4-star thing and Rag Hulk. It was some of the most fun I've had in this game. Oh, nice, dude. With 4 stars. Dang. That's awesome, dude. We're using like the Thing synergy team because, yeah, that turns Thing into a bit of a monster. But that's pretty impressive, man. That variant is tough. If you're able to do that one with 4 stars, that's no small feat right there, man. MVP for Summer of Pain Mysterio. I think it's King Groot, personally. Apparently Diablo is like really good against the Summer of Pain Mysterio. I didn't watch the videos, but I saw a couple were posted. But yeah, apparently Diablo is really good for him. I-Bomb is great. Apocalypse, Voodoo. I'd say those are like the 5 that I would call out most. It can be done with others. Can be done with Claire. But I really didn't like using Claire for that fight. I think the others that I called out were stronger. Could be done with others too. I mean, I had some decent runs with Archangel and Mysterio even. Tempted to use my generic on 6-star Shang-Chi and going Sig 200 for a prestige play. Thoughts? Yeah, if it's for prestige. I mean, the only thought I have is like, does prestige matter to you? I hope it does, if that's why you're asking about prestige, right? It might sound like the dumbest question in the world. Like, well, duh, why else are you doing it if it didn't matter? But I do think some people place too high of a value on prestige when it should not matter to them. If they're just doing it like for fun. I mean, it is fun just watching numbers grow, right? But I wouldn't go overboard on like Sig 200ing Shang-Chi just to watch numbers grow. If you're in an alliance where you guys are trying to you know, collectively obtain some higher ranks and stuff like that, then yeah, I think it's a good move. Like Shang-Chi, I think his awaken ability doesn't scale very well. He's great, just like Sig level 1. Sig 1 and done for that guy. Already adds a pretty good amount of value. And the additional 199 Sig stones. They'll make him a little bit stronger, but not a ton stronger. Those 199 Sig stones are basically equivalent. As a matter of fact, less so. The 199 Sig stones are weaker than that one awakening gem for him, you know? Just to put it in perspective how powerful like the original awakening is compared to the 6. But he does have high prestige, and he's a champ that you could very easily take to rank 4 and beyond. And I mean, if you're gonna be playing him a bunch anyway, then even if his power doesn't grow like exponentially with all those 6 stones, it'll still grow enough. By the way, someone else was asking about like parry and my thoughts on it. I haven't noticed. I haven't noticed any parry issues. Then again, I'm barely paying attention when I'm playing Arena as it is, so maybe some of the parries did fail. But I every time I do look at my phone, I'm trying to pay attention to like if there's something up with my parries, and I'm not seeing it. I do think it's a real issue. To be honest, a lot of the time I think it's in people's heads. Because I don't know, it seems like every update it's like, man, there's some parry issues going on, and it's like, man, I've never noticed anything weird with parries. But there's so many people saying it in this update compared to others. There must be something wrong with it. I just haven't seen it yet myself. So yeah, Kabam, I know they're looking into it already as well. And I'm sure they'll fix whatever's wrong, but who knows how long that'll take. Mr. Wimples, seeing another buck saying good night and keep up the amazing content. Dude, thank you for all the support, man. Appreciate all the donations sent over. Thank you, dude. Hey BG, what do you think about the replacement for Summon Appreciation? We were talking about that a little bit earlier. I think it's cool. I like the game. I mean, to be honest, I prefer the game to actually be more interactive. And this is very close to just logging in and getting free rewards, but I like actually doing stuff for the rewards. So I actually prefer this over just a login calendar. I will say visually, I liked looking at the calendar. I like the way that it was placed. So I'm gonna miss that, like going week by week and seeing everything laid out. That's probably the only thing I'm gonna miss. The fact that there's like a battle pass system for it and all that now. Whatever, I don't really care too much. It's a little nauseating seeing another battle pass system in yet another game. But aside from that, whatever. I must kill the queen. Easy. What are you up to, man? I guess how are the rewards? Well, we can't see it until well, maybe the rewards were listed on the website. I don't know, but we're like 10 a.m. tomorrow, 10 a.m. we're gonna see the rewards. Now they've added a pay component to a battle pass this time. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know. It's I guess they're just coming up with more creative ways to sell stuff. And I don't really mind it. They could just sell this in like a different way. Like I mentioned earlier too, the only thing that really rubbed me the wrong way was this, like the sigil, adding a different currency to it. but then we found out that was only for Scarlet Witch, for now at least. If it ever did open up to like an entire different currency where, yeah, you're like using it all over the place, which I still think is possible, I'll be pretty disappointed. But I don't know, it doesn't, for right now at least, it doesn't seem like it's going in that direction. So that was the only thing that really ever rubbed me the wrong way. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, the game's got to make money, so if they want to add this type of system to kind of expand upon it and say like, hey, everybody's gonna get some freebies, and then you can get a little bit extra if you want to spend, I think it's fine. Statics and over another buck saying, BG, do you think that titles should have buffs associated with them? Sort of. What do you mean by buffs exactly? Because we got to be careful here, I think. Overall, though, I would say yes. I'm very open to the idea. And which titles, to be exact, I guess. Quest, and you get the new title. No, I don't think there should be a buff associated with that. I think any title that is like permanently in game that players have access to, and they can get it like whenever they want, like the story progression titles, the Abyss title, you know, things like that. Yeah, I like that it has a larger effect. Oh no, is my stream lagging? Can you guys still hear me? My system's fine, but YouTube looked like was stuttering a bit. Seems good now. It seems good now. Just gonna type refresh if stream is laggy. YouTube's been acting up a little bit. Audio didn't go out, but video did. Interesting. And yeah, some people didn't have any issues at all. Yeah, it's nothing on my end. It's completely YouTube today. But anyway, Static, you're saying, well, that would be open for discussion, not progression-based or bots, but associated with gameplay. Oh, and he sent over another buck. Thank you, dude. So yeah, I'm open to the idea. So that was actually, just to give an idea, I recommended this for Alliance War, actually, as like one of the ways to help monetize war, to help monetize competitive game modes, where you're incentivizing players to go out and like, you know, do something else in the game in order to help their progression in war. So, I mean, I tied it to like a story progression title, but you could just as easily say, okay, if you make it through the Abyss 100%, we give you this title. And this title, what comes along with it is your Alliance War potions. They now heal an extra, you know, however many points of health. And these things can stack on top of each other. Man, I love unlocking stuff. I love upgrading things. I love unlocking stuff. It's the reason I'm playing this game versus some other fighting game. It's because that's what makes it fun. So the more Kabam can add, as long as it's, you know, like obviously they can't push the limits too far, but for the most part, the more that they can add that will buff us up in other ways, I'm very, very open to those ideas. I even like the idea of, this is slightly different now, but like a long time ago, before we even had incursions, I like the idea of when you level up with your friends, you gain benefits whenever you play with that friend, kind of thing. And even some of those could maybe go outwards into other game modes within reason. Again, you wouldn't want to have like an unlimited cap on something like that, but let's say the first time you and a buddy hit level 10, maybe that's where it would cap out. Like if you hit level 10 with someone, then you gain some perk that is just like universal to the game. just enough to get people to like have something to unlock, but you wouldn't want to make it too high of a level so that you're not forcing players to always play incursions and, you know, things like that. Shit, seeing to know over bucks and BG. If you ever think about it, do not touch must be a terrifying thing to read in Braille. Shed, the amount of disappointment I have in you right now. It's up here. It's an awful joke. Boo, dude. Boo, man. What's up, last Arn? Hey, BG. Do you know the word for when you peel off a sticker and it comes off in one perfect strip and it's better than love or joy or any human emotion? No, I don't know that word, nor do I know that feeling because it's never happened to me before. Because every single sticker, every single time. Dude, the worst ones, I feel like sticker technology has really come a long way. Because like the older a sticker is, the more likely it's gonna rip instantly. Like they were stickier back then, I guess. So they were using too much sticker glue or whatever it is. Ah, screw stickers, dude. Now I'm mad just thinking about it. How many times I've like tried to peel off a sticker on like a Super Nintendo game or something like that and just what about a title that would, at certain thresholds, granted you an account-wide temp buff to your PvP multiplier? Like in Arena? No, I don't think I would like that. I mean, I think there is room for changing, like, how we interact with the multiplier in Arena, but that, like, that I think is more of an overhaul to the individual champ boost system. We should, I feel like we should be able to maybe convert a bunch of those champion boosts into like if we roll them into one larger boost or something like that, that could just increase our multiplier for a set amount of time with any champion we use or something like that. I don't know. I guess I just hate the current boost system. So when I'm thinking about like things that affect it, I just want to make a change to it in some way. I don't even know if that's the right way. All I know is the current boost system blows. But yeah, in general, like, I don't know, if you can unlock titles that would affect the multiplier, not only do I feel like it could potentially give like it's a different type of an advantage, I guess is what I'm getting at. It's a different type of an advantage that you would have in the game, rather than like just making your character stronger in some way, or, you know, increasing the strength of an item that you're going to use on a character. And then I also feel like Kabam, they were very particular in how they did the, you know, crunch the numbers for these new arenas. Maybe they weren't so particular the first time around. But they seem to have it right now, at least. And anything that would change that, I feel like that would just send them back to the drawing board on like, all right, you know, we want players to get units at such and such speed. But if we give them this perk, then we need to rewrite the whole system or something like that, maybe. I don't know. BG, how you doing, Banana Man? What's up, Chris? What can I do to attain some of your bald wisdom and skill for this game? Just ask, my friend. Oh, I see you have a different message in the chat. Is Diablo worth a rank up? I tried him out, and he was fun to play, but I'm debating if it's worth ranking him up. I have an Awakened 5-star rank 1 and an Unduped 6-star rank 1. So I haven't played with Diablo yet, so unfortunately, I don't have much wisdom to share, but... whoops. Timing was so far off on that. I've heard he's good. I've heard he's really good. Let me practice the special one evade real quick while I'm here. I still mistimed it. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, whatever. How to get my second 6-star. Cross my fingers for Doc Doom. Good luck, dude. But yeah, about Diablo, I heard he's good. Static was saying you might rank him up over Dragon Man even. Some Alliance mates have been playing with the character a bit. I think Cam is gonna put out a video tomorrow, but there's other videos out there already. But yeah, man, I'm probably gonna mess with him. Oh, I just started a poll earlier. Let's see how that poll's going. I said tonight we grind, but tomorrow I test which buff is the coolest. And yeah, we've got more votes for Diablo than the others. So I'll probably give him a test tomorrow. I'm most interested in Bishop. Might pull an audible and just test Bishop. Ronin I'm least interested in, so I'm happy to hear that that most people are also not that interested in Ronin. Although I should test him at some point as well. But I just, you know, the others are more interesting to me. Dang it, I won a fight with my rank 3 6-star in arena, then had problems and lost the fight when I had to retry it because of lag. RIP. Awakened 5-star Luke Cage or 5-star Miles Morales? Well, right now, Luke Cage is the better of those two champions. But are you asking to use an Awakening gem on them? Is that what you're asking? Or are you just asking which is better, an Awakened version of them? Because I would not Awaken either of those champions. Miles Morales, he's going to get buffed. I think the plan is by the end of the year, but I don't know if that's entirely correct. But yeah, Miles Morales, he's going to get buffed at some point here, already confirmed by Kabam. And it sounds like it's going to be a fairly substantial overhaul with potentially new animations and everything. So he could end up being really good. Although it's no guarantee, because we've seen what happened to Daredevil. But yeah, for right now, Miles Morales, he's kind of trash. And Luke Cage, Luke Cage is a solid champion, but he doesn't need to be awakened. I would just play him unawakened if he's not already awakened. Yo, BG got... Oh, whoa. Some lag there. Got Aegon from Basic and Cap IW from Nexus. Nice. I have a generic Awakening gem from Abyss, but I'm confused who to use it on. I have a maxed Aegon, but I use him every time. Ooh, where do you use him? Use him in questing and stuff like that? I don't know. Personally, if you're already done with the Abyss, I wouldn't give it to Aegon. But if you actually end up using yours a lot, then hey, sounds like you know what to do. BG, always appreciate your streams and your perspective on the game. Well, thanks, man. Should I go for basic 5-star crystals or the dual class if I'm hunting for APOC? Well, the dual class is going to give you like a three times the odds of getting APOC over the basic. That said, man, how many champions do you have right now? I don't recommend hunting for one single champion until you already have like a lot of the champions. Otherwise, you know, you could end up in like the same class type of crystal for far too long, and your account will be totally lopsided towards those two class types. And you really need every single class type in this game in order to progress well. Actually, I don't even know if that's true. You may not need every single class type, but you need most of them. You need champions from all the different class types. Unless you want to just play Quake and Ghost, which is fair, but... So yeah, man, if you don't have a ton of 5 stars yet, and by a ton, I mean like 130 plus. And what you could do too is you can still, like, even if you don't have many, you can still open up some of the mutant and skill crystals. It's just don't get too caught up on them, you know? Pop open your next... I mean, pop them open until you get somebody good and then move on. Whether it's Apocalypse or Magneto or... So, you know... Because you're probably not going to have the rank up resources too unless you're spreading them around. What about 4 stars? Whom to Awaken, I-Bomb or APOC? I'd recommend I-Bomb. I had to think about that one for a little bit. At the high level, I would say it's for sure I-Bomb, but actually early on, having Apocalypse Awakened might not be too bad. Get him that extra healing, get you through quests a little bit better. But no, I'd probably go I-Bomb still. Accelerate, and over one of them Canadian bucks. Thank you for the loony saying, hey BG, are you planning to grind for Jubilee on Thursday? I don't know if yeah, man, I don't know if you should be saying her name that way. Just as a heads up. But am I grinding for Jubilee? No, I'm not. I'm tempted to... No, I'm not. I was gonna say I'm tempted just for, like, I don't know, maybe some future synergy stuff, but there's already so many strong synergies with, like, with the other mutants, with Apocalypse, Professor X, and White Mags already providing, like, team-based synergy pre-fight type stuff. I don't see a time in the future where they're gonna bring out a new champion that you need Jubilee for. Watch, now that I said that, the champ's coming next month, Jubilee is gonna be like the #1 synergy partner for them. Jubilee I don't think is that strong either. I think she's decent, but she could use a little bit of love. So yeah, I'm going to pass. I am going to cheer Dragon on, though, because Dragon's going for the 6-star. Brain, do you think they should put a lock on dual-class crystals for players without a set number of champions, kind of like Incursions? I don't think so. I hope they don't. I think it's fun to pop them open when I'm doing new account challenges, even though that's a little bit different than like a standard new player playing the game. But just thinking about, thinking about it from an actual new player perspective, tier 4 class catalysts, they're random, right? And I think it does make sense to go for the class type of champion that you're actually getting the tier 4 class catalyst in. I don't know if new players necessarily think about that stuff or not. I mean, you're not like brand new to the game when you're opening up 5 stars, so hopefully people are thinking about that stuff. But you could also see, especially like early on, you might get some of that stuff through some rewards or calendar or something like that and not know the game well enough yet. But there's that, and then there's also, like, I don't know, if your first 4 champions all happen to be Cosmic or something like that, you might just be like, oh god, I can't take another Cosmic. Let me try opening up one of these other crystals so that I can definitely get a different champion, a different class type kind of thing. So yeah, I don't think they should lock it. I do think it's possible to make mistakes and like fall into the trap of going with the same crystal over and over again, but I also, like, I don't know, there's only so much that I want the game to hold players' hands to guide players, you know? I think it's also fine to maybe make some mistakes. EG, did you choose the gloss or matte finish on your displays there? Looking to buy my first few? Matte, I'm pretty sure. I usually avoid glossy stuff. But now that you mention it. No, yeah, those are the matte finish. Had to double check it real quick. But I don't even know if you'll be able to see. Focus, camera. Yeah, you might not even be able to tell on camera there. But I'm pretty sure it's the matte finish. Or I mean I'm positive. Anyway. Why am I running 5 stars? Have I been running 5 stars this whole time and not 6 stars? No, I guess just when the game crashed. Ah, my eyes! It burns! Oh, shut it, Pixie Belle. My 4-star Fraggle Rock is naturally Sig 80 FU Kabam. Oh, man. Yeah, that'll happen. What the fudge is up, Bry Guy? What up, J Divine? How's it going, man? Is I-Hulk worth ranking up if I don't have any good science champs? What star level? I don't know, some people like I-Hulk. He's got a good synergy coming with Hercules. I'm not a huge fan of I-Hulk, but early on, if I didn't have other science champions, I probably would rank him up, yeah. If it's like real early on, I actually think I-Hulk is much stronger pre-Act 5. And that's because the opponents don't have their special 3s active yet. And you could just completely wail away on the opponent. But once you start to get into the territory of needing to bait specials and stuff like that, especially if he's one of your first few rank ups, which is like, I don't know, in the right hands he can be a sustainable champ, I guess, but I would say most people approaching Act 5 content for the first time probably not gonna have a good time with I-Hulk. Onyx Olympian saying my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. So close, so close. Oh, 2%. Who are you using? Oh, wait, what? You doing this with a 4-star? No. No. Dang, dude. It's not even a maxed out 4-star. What the heck? 3436 PI. Is that rank 3 or rank 4? I think it's rank 3. Yeah, that's gotta be rank 3, right? Jeez. Holy moly, dude. I'm so sad you don't like I-Hulk. I think he's so good. Yeah, I don't. I don't know, man. I tried him. I'm just not a fan. But that's cool. Like, that's part of what makes this game good. To be honest, I'd rather champions like I-Hulk exist than champions like Corvus, for example, where a lot of people love Corvus, and like that's cool, man. It's awesome that a champion is so well received by many. But I also think it's more interesting when everyone has like the more unique champions that we all naturally gravitate towards, and just it's fun when people are like clearing content with different options and stuff like that, right? So the fact that I don't like iHulk, I think is a good thing. Because other people like him. And that's what sets us apart. Hey BG, have everything done in the game and constantly have tier 5 basic and tier 2 alpha and overflow. Is it better to rank 2 6 stars or rank 4/rank 5 5 stars? I would say 6 stars generally. If everything in the game is done, you might as well get the ball rolling on some 6 stars. You never know when you're gonna want to get them to rank 3, or if you don't have as much time in the arena to, like, first off, I don't know if you are an arena grinder or not, but you know, the less time that you have for the arena whenever you are playing, you probably are going to be using the 6 stars and get some additional points there. There is the one nice thing about, well, a couple nice things about 5 stars in comparison. So the Summoner Showdown's coming up. So I don't know, you might want to save some resources in case you want to participate in that. And then sometimes it can be more fun, even if the only reason you're ranking up a champion is for fun, not to actually clear content. Just to be able to get their SIG levels up. Just to be able to really, like, take them to SIG 200. A champ that you might not be able to justify as a 6 star, like Darkhawk, for example. I mean, some people have high SIG 6 star Darkhawks, but I guess I'm just thinking about him because he's my, like, for fun champion currently. Always thought Darkhawk was cool, but yeah, there's no way I would be able to invest in him as a 6 star. But for the most part, rank up 6 stars. I agree, that's why I said sad and not mad. I like the different playstyles and champion statistics. Yeah, absolutely. Working on getting my COVID beard into shape to keep it. Any tips for beard maintenance? I do nothing for my beard maintenance. I wish I knew what to do. I tried once. Or actually like twice now. On 2 separate occasions, I was like, let me at least try to trim this thing up a little bit. And I don't know. I feel like I didn't really do much of anything. Some spots, maybe I made it look a little better. In some spots, maybe I made it look a little worse. I don't know. I still am looking forward to getting rid of this beard, but the time has not come just yet. Soon. So BG, the reason I asked about Diablo is because I've been saving up rank up materials for a good rank up, and it's either get 2nd rank 2 6 star or 3rd rank 5 5 star or rank 4 a new 5 star. Send tweet of options. Okay, let's see. So let's look at the 6 stars first. Probably wouldn't go with a 6 star. You do have a couple of interesting options in Angela and Dragon Man, I would say. The rest, I would say forget about. But yeah, your 5 stars are looking like they're gonna have a larger impact. I would recommend going with a 5 star. So what variants have you done? I would maybe rank up Venom. This way you could use Venom and Ghost together. Whoops. Venom and Ghost together to do the villain variant if you haven't already done that. And then maybe get Claire ranked up afterwards. That way you could use Venom and Claire to knock out the Mystic variant. I'd be looking to make moves like that. Magneto's always a great rank up. Once again, he's a villain as well. Torch is a great rank up. I wouldn't take Archangel to rank 5. I should be clear. I recommend getting a champ 2 rank 5. Whatever, like, even if they're not rank 4 right now, whatever your next rank up is, you should have the goal in mind to take them all the way to rank 5. And yeah, I'm leaning mostly towards Venom, Magneto, Claire, and Torch, I think. Archangel, I think, is great, but since you don't have too many rank 5s yet, I think at max, you probably only want to get Archangel to rank 4 currently. As much of a beast of a champ as Archangel is, I think keeping him at rank 4 is good enough while you fill out some of these other options to handle the specialized content, and then go back and rank up Archangel 5th kind of thing. No testing stream? Not tonight. Nope. Did a Legacy get kicked from 4 Loki? Yeah. He made a video about it. Twice. I smother my beard in coconut oil. I don't know if it does anything for it, but it smells nice. That sounds like a pretty good idea. I go the opposite route. Smother mine in feces. I couldn't decide if I wanted to say feces or mayonnaise. I thought, nah, I don't want to make anyone sick here. I don't want to say mayonnaise. BG, how are you? Should I rank 3 duped Red Mags or unduped Apocalypse? Oh man, I can't tell you. Both those champs are insane rank ups. They're both so good. It's totally up to you on that one, man. Neither champ needs to be at rank 3, but they... eventually you're going to want to get both to rank 3, though, so... Don't even think of it as a one or the other. Just think of it as which one first. Feces? Yeah, just because I try to keep people away. You know. There's a pandemic out there still, man. I mean, you know, once I got the vaccine, I stopped doing it, of course, but I feel like that saved my life. Smother mine in Cranch. Oh, you just had to go to Cranch. Not intentionally, but it drips off my fries and gets in my beard. Okay, I could see that. People complaining about parry today. I'm on a masochism path in Act 7, so didn't notice. Yeah, that's one way to not notice. Fighting frickin' masochism. I really haven't noticed myself any issues with parry, but again, I'm not really paying attention so much when I'm in the arena. I want to, like, tomorrow, maybe I'll, when I'm focused on the Summer of Pain fight. Maybe I'll notice it more. I'm pumped for the next Summer of Pain challenge, dude. Like, these have been really fun so far, and it's like things are about to get turned up to an 11, it seems, with the Thronebreaker challenges coming out, man. I'm pumped for it. Yo, when are we gonna see your cav opening from the rifts? I kind of forgot about those. I don't know. Crap, do I need to convert my shards before that disappears? Dude, I'm gonna go look at that after this arena match. I'm not gonna open the crystals right now, but I don't want to accidentally let those go to waste. I did every difficulty so I can try to get as many shards as possible. I did not do every single arena. I think I did 1.5 of the arenas of the, what was there, 5 arenas in total? Do you have a nice beard, Cloud Contempt? Is that what I'm reading? For sure, Dark Oath. Doesn't need to be anything fancy, but also be sure to wash and exfoliate the skin underneath. Two easiest things other than combing and brushing. Yeah, I hear all that, and I don't want a beard. Like, I don't know, first off, the beard I have right now, I guess it's all right. Challenging content, just give me free rewards, man. Woo, embrace the challenge. Hey, the beard I have now, it's not the worst looking beard I've ever seen, but it's also far from the greatest. If I could just like take a beard off of someone else, right off of their face, and put it on mine, I would. If it was like a little bit thicker, you see how there's like a little bit patchy in here and stuff like that. I don't know, just the type of hair that I have. So not only am I not like a big fan of my own beard, but I'm also not a fan of doing any sort of maintenance whatsoever. So that's 2 strikes right there. All right, well, cool, man. I guess I'll have a few of these crystals to pop open. Let me convert these things now before I forget. Just shy of 10. I wonder if there's a way for me to quickly scoop up a bit more to get 10 of these in total. All right, so hold on. Let's see how many are even available in the arena. So I've got 450 right now. So I need 3550. That sounds like a lot. 3550 is what I'm missing for the 10th. Yeah, nope, that's gonna do it. Even if I did all of these arenas, hold on. So how many in total? So 500, 1,000. Okay, it's 1,500. No, wait. Did I do the math on that wrong? Hold on. 500, 1,000. No, that's 1,500 right there. Oh, man. Hold on. Okay, yeah. 500, 1,000. Yeah, 1,500. I'm sorry, man. I'm losing it mentally today. Okay, so 2,000. These numbers really aren't that hard to add up, and yet I just struggled so hard with it. Normally with numbers, I'm a lot better than I am with like words and stuff, but it's 2,000. Good lord. Okay. So yeah, I could have gotten a 10th crystal if I did these arenas each time. Is it possible to get an 11th though? I don't know how much I missed out on these arenas. Was there one every week, or was it every 2 weeks? Like, how long did this thing last? 2,500, man? No way. No, it wasn't 2,500, was it? I triple checked these numbers. Because this is 250. And then these two, that's 500. Would have been easier just to do this way, I guess. So then these two are combined 500, so that's 1,000. Plus another 500 for 1,500, plus another 500 for 2,000. So definitely 2,000. One every week for 4 weeks. Oh, is it only for 4 weeks? Okay. Oh, every week, but the last was 2 weeks. Okay. I got you now. Okay. Yeah, so 10, I guess, was the max you can get. I don't think you can get 11. Those arenas are more for newer players who aren't going to be able to do more than the first and second level of rifts. Yeah, it's a good call. It definitely does seem that way. All right, anyway, Nolo Lobo, dude. Nolo Lobo, thank you very much for the 10. Saying ABG sent a rank up question if you have a minute. Hope you're well, dude. Love the streams. Nolo Lobo, thank you very much, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Let's check you out. I don't know if I see a tweet from you. Let me try refreshing this. Did you just send it? The latest tweet I have is still this one that was 15 minutes ago. And then beyond that, you know, this one 37 minutes ago. We never looked at this, but we might as well take a look right now. Well, hopefully this person's still in here right now. What is this? Who should I take to Act 5? Oh, just take into Act 5? You shouldn't. Stay in Act 4. Your roster, if this person's still in here, you do not have the champions for Act 5. Stay in Act 4, 100% clear as much as possible. You're level 39. You're working with 2 low-rated of champs. Stop ranking up Aegon as well. Aegon's an amazing champion, but he has to be awakened. So, don't do that. Wolverine's great. Cap is great. I see a Scarlet Witch. If you awaken her, she's... Oh, wait, this is the new witch. Actually, I don't know about the new witch. Yeah, you've got some good champs in there, but stay away from Act 5. This is so funny. Can't wait for the reaction. Oh, in chat. Oh my god. Let's check it out. Oh man. All right, no Lobo. Let's see. Just got a Tech 1 and 2 gem. Got Warlock and Silver Centurion as best 2 6-stars, both unduped. Have both high Sig, 5-star rank 5, fairly endgame, 6 completion, variance done, minus first, 7.1 explored, 7.2 completed. Okay. Also, can/will take them to rank 3 instantly. Who do you take up in your opinion? Sorry for the long... Oh, yeah, it's for me, Warlock. Easy. For me, it's an easy call to say Warlock. He's just a monster. Warlock is just so good. Silver Centurion, I don't think he's bad, necessarily, but... I think Warlock is like one of those next-level champions. And doesn't need to be awakened. The one thing that Warlock is kind of lacking is damage, and having the extra 30% base attack of a 6-star rank 3 compared to a 565. You'll notice that damage increase, and yeah, it'll be worth it to have the willpower, or not willpower, the adrenaline healing as well. Yeah, man, I think it'll be well worth it, even though you have... I mean, you said you have both of them ranked up as a 5-star, but I'm just saying. Even if you only had Warlock ranked up as a 5-star, I would still recommend going Warlock for the 6-star. He's just that good. So, yeah, dude. Want to make sure double Warlock is worth it, but yeah, man, he's a monster. Yeah, I would absolutely say so, dude. Zero doubt about it. The only thing that I would say would maybe influence your decision to not go with Warlock is just if you had a strong personal preference towards Silver Centurion. You just have, like, you know, some connection with the champion. He just happens to be like one of your favorites or something like that. And you just want to rank up one of your favorite champs. But otherwise, no, I'd say Warlock is stronger. Dang. I really wouldn't mind if that landed on the energy refills. I could really use some more energy refills. I've been saving up a few, but you know, every time there's some big content that I just did, like Act 7, I'm still kind of recuperating from that. Yeah, no Lobo, thank you again for the 10 though, dude. Very generous of you. Thank you, man. PG, what are your thoughts on having a double Venom? Oh, message retracted. I think you only need one, but Venom's a beast. And if I got a 6-star Venom, I would love to rank up my 6-star, even though I have a 5-star maxed out. Thoughts on the monthly cards for money available today? I'm not getting them, but seems like they up the value pretty big. I'll take a quick look. I usually don't comment on the money-based offers just because, you know, these are $30 and $40 each, respectively. And for some people, that's nothing. For some people, that wasn't even what they spent on lunch today. That was the tip that they left for the meal that they ate, you know? Whereas other people, this is their entire food budget for the week. You know what I mean? So it just varies so much based on your financial situation. In terms of the value that you get, wow, there's a 6-star. Oh, I thought this was an awakening gem for a second. 6-star rank up gem. Okay. Wow, 119,000 shards or fragments. The number is so big when you put it that way. Dang, this is a plus 200 6-stone. These are cool. I don't think they're insanely valuable or anything like that, but it's pretty cool. Dang, nearly 17,000 6-star shards here too. Yeah, I mean, pretty good value, I'd say. I think the cards, I may not be totally correct on this, because again, I don't look at these offers very much. But I think generally the cards, it seems like they have a stronger value to them rather than like the instant purchases. Which makes sense, right? You gotta wait a while to get them. And also it's just like more incentive for you to keep logging into the game. Which is ultimately what Kabam wants, right? Log in. Stay logged in. Never log out. Until you sleep. But only sleep for 7 hours, because that's how long it takes to cap out energy and then come back and play more. That's Kabam in a nutshell. I got that daily card today, and I never get those. Rank 2 Howard the God. Dang, Mike. All right. Cool, man. All right, on that note, though, guys, it is getting to be a bit late, so I'm going to call things here. But before I go, shout out to Pegasus Projects for being tonight's biggest D. I'll be back tomorrow for the Summer of Pain. Another day stream. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might change how I approach the Summer of Pain streams. Maybe I'll try to get a faster clear on it and then screw around with champions. I don't know. It is fun just screwing around with champions, but if you guys were there for the other streams, you see all the comments. It gets annoying. So we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. But either way, I'm going to be streaming it. And yeah, be ready to take on that challenge. I don't know if I'm going to stream it as soon as it drops. I can try, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Good night, everybody.